target is the infamous serial killer known as the Censor. With a flair for the theatrical, the Censor acts as an examiner who grades his victims based on how much they struggle for their lives. The true identity of the Censor is unfortunately unknown, but the discovery of 2 recent victims indicates he's now exploring Whittleton Creek, Vermont, in search of prey. We only have a limited window of opportunity here, 47. Find the Censor and make sure he never grades anyone again. Best of luck.
Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to the Serial Killer Elusive Target. And for this one we're going to be doing the 3 method walkthrough as we usually do, but I'm not sure if I'm going to continue doing this in future. I don't know if it's completely worth it, but you know, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Just give me 2,000 likes on this video and I'll continue with it. That's all I'm asking for. But yeah, for method 1 we're going to be basically using the lockpick. That's the only equipment you're going to need. It's basically pretty much the no loadout kind of method. You unlock it at mastery level 2 in Miami, so that's as simple as that. Method 2 is going to be involving starting as a garbage man. We're going to blow him up with a propane tank. Method 3 is going to be involving the very easy way of doing the electrocution phone. Timestamps are on the screen as usual. For method 1, we're going to be using the lockpick, and that is it. Again, you unlock it at mastery level 2 in Miami, or the training mission, which everyone has asked. There's no reason not to have this lockpick in your inventory. It's the best item in the game, in my opinion. Because it's just the most useful item there is. But for method 1, we're going to enter this garage area, or garage, or garage, whatever you want to pronounce it. That's what you need to enter. And we're going to wait for this guy with the blue shirt to enter the garage. And once he does, we're going to go ahead and close the garage doors. And then knock him out. Once we've knocked him out, we're going to go and drag his body and dump him into the freezer. That's just over here. Or is it a fridge, or is it a crate? I don't know. I think it's a freezer. But once we've done that, we're going to pull out our coin and distract the server that's going to be out in the kitchen. We can't start in that disguise, and that's the reason why we need this disguise. He usually spawns in the main mission upstairs next to the meaty bone, but he's not there for this mission because he has a conversation with the elusive target himself in here. But once we've got him and knocked him out, we're going to drag him and put him in the freezer too, and then we need to grab his disguise. Should go and pick up that disguise now. And now we're set. What we need to do now is go and grab ourselves some poison. We're not going to use the emetic poison, aka the rat poison, because the drowning animation and just drowning this target in general is actually quite difficult to do because the amount of NPCs that keep entering the bathroom at random times. So what we need to do is head to Helen West's house. So we're going to jump over these fences right here. You are going to be in a trespassing area, so just watch out for all the enforcers around. Enter Helen West's garden. There's going to be 1 enforcer inside and 1 enforcer on the outside near the van. But we are going to head into the basement and use the lockpick there. That's the only time we're going to use the lockpick. The only time we actually need it. And once we enter the basement right here, once you come through this little doorway, we're going to enter here and then grab the lethal pills on the table to your left. Once we've got these, we're going to now head back to the kitchen, just being mindful of all the enforcers out around the area again. Make sure we don't get spotted. And then jump back over the fences, making sure no one can see you jumping over the fences actually as well. If you do at any point here get spotted or anything like that, just go ahead and restart the mission. It's no big deal. But now we're going to head back to the kitchen. Now there's going to be 1 enforcer in the kitchen, and there's going to be an enforcer out here. But you should be able to get past her no problem. But the enforcer in the kitchen is a bit of a pain in the arse, so just make sure you crouch as you enter this area and pull out your coin and throw a coin on the opposite side of the kitchen. Once we've done that and he's turned around, quickly go and poison this jar, this glass, or I should say, because he will turn around and it's pretty frustrating. But just you need to make sure you do that quickly. Then all we've got to do at this point is just wait around for the target to come back and do his loop. So in the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and grab our suit, because you may as well, if you got time, you may as well, if you want to make a clean mission, just go ahead and grab our suits. And then we can wait around for a bit. You can actually wait around at the exit if you wanted to, but it's entirely up to you if you want to watch the kill or whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. Overall, this elusive target, his loop is actually, he's got a short loop, but it actually takes longer to do. Have I said that right, or just completely contradicted myself? You basically go around a garden and talk to a few NPCs, But it doesn't actually lead anywhere. You can actually talk to him yourself as well outside there in the garden. So if you stand next to the gas stove and he leans next to the table where the buffet table is, you can actually talk to him there. At least that's what I did on the live stream anyway. But again, it doesn't really lead anywhere, which is unfortunate. And he does eventually come back into the kitchen and drink from this glass of whiskey or scotch or whatever this is. But once he does that, he will just fall down and die. And that is it. All we've got to do now is head to any exit you want to. I don't recommend using the manhole exit though, because if you get spotted cracking open the manhole cover with a crowbar or whatever, you will get spotted and you will get your silent assassin ruined. So you don't want that to happen, so I recommend just using any safe exit, even if it's like the other side of the map or wherever the hell you are. But once we've exited here, that is how you complete method 1 of silent assassin. Now for method 2, we're going to start as the garbage removal low start location, and I highly recommend you use a breach charge if you have one. If you don't have a breach charge, no problem, I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. But if you have a breach charge, bring along with you without the fiber wire. So just bring along the breaching charge, because that is a lot more handy than what I'm about to do. So we've entered this garden right here and grabbed the propane tank. This is what we're going to use, and this is a much more risky, much more a little bit more difficult than usual method. Now, if you had a breach charge, you could literally just drop it right now with this propane tank in your hand. Just drop it out of your inventory while this propane tank's in your hand, and explode it before these guys come in, and you'll be able to take them out right now. It's just as easy as that if you have a breach charge. But because we don't have a breach charge, because I'm on a different account, I'm actually just going to set that right there, and we're going to keep bumping into this guy because we need to delay him while everyone else has finished doing their thing. We've got this guy drinking in the background there with a white hat on. There's a woman that just entered the bathroom just right there, and we are essentially just going to wait until that guy is finished with his drink and is going to start walking away. So yeah, as soon as he starts walking away, we can stop bumping into him and let him carry on with us doing his thing. So that's when you know to stop bumping into him. Now the woman and the dude has now left the bathroom. They go in there just so you can't cause any mischief. That's the reason why they keep going in there. That's the reason why this guy with the white cowboy hat is actually standing outside too. But yeah, this is a slightly risky method doing this, but it is quite fast considering. But because we bumped into him, now the whole area is clear. So what we're essentially doing right now is just waiting for him to come back. That guy in the back of the kitchen there, he is a bit of a ball egg, you know, when he is looking your direction. So you just need to be careful for him. But we're opening the door here because we are actually going to shoot the propane tank. It doesn't matter if the target spots you, because we're taking him out anyway, so it doesn't really matter because he's not a witness. So I'm just going to peek back here because of that stupid dude at the back. So I just want to shoot the propane tank twice when he stands still. And then there you go. You'll get the accident kill, the explosion kill popping up for you. Now, if your silent assassin tracker turned red, that means you got spotted. And if that is the case, then go ahead and close your application if you're on PS4, close your application if you're on Xbox, and Alt-Tab out if you're on PC. Therefore, you will have another chance of having to do this to elusive target again. You'll have another chance of doing it. Do not quit the application. Do not quit the menu. Just close your application, or alternatively, shut off your internet. That way, when you reload the game, you'll be able to replay the elusive target. So just forewarning there, when it comes to doing this method, if you do get spotted there, that's how you can have another go at doing elusive target. That's how I'm doing multiple methods. That's how I do it. So that is the easy silent assassin rare there, but it is a little bit risky, but it's up to you. Now here comes the easy peasy method. If you have this electrocution phone in your inventory, highly recommend you doing this if you want to get this elusive target out of the way. Now, this electrocution phone is unlocked if you complete 3 specific mission stories in the bank. So you do need the expansion pass or the gold edition of the game to actually be able to even get this electrocution phone. That's the reason why I've done multiple methods for different play styles and whatever. Different amount of people got different inventories and whatnot. But what we need to do is enter this building, and at the back door, this is where the target's going to come through. And we're literally just going to place the phone right in front of him. And you'll know he's going to pick it up because you'll see a question mark above his head. And once he does that, you know he's going to pick it up. So to place it on a PS4 it's L1 and R1, and then I think it's triangle. Then on Xbox is LB and RB. Again, I always forget what it is on PC, but you just need to place the phone on the floor. I don't think dropping it works the same way. But go ahead and call it once he picks it up, and then you'll get a target eliminated, and it's as simple as that. Really, really easy, and it's actually quite funny how easy and simple that was. I did get some people saying they hate the Electrocution phone because of how easy they make the Elusive target. However, I don't agree with people that call it for a nerf when it comes to this phone, because if you think it's overpowered and if you think it's too strong and it makes things too easy, then just simply don't use it. That's the way I look at it. Just don't use it. If you want more of an extra challenge, I recommend doing suit only or stuff like that and using your fiber wire and trying to figure out a way to do that. You don't have to use the Electrocution phone. It's entirely up to you at the end of the day. But we didn't even get a Silent Assassin challenge during this mission at the start. They actually added it after. That's why you could see a little buffer in the little square there. But that is the Silent Assassin method for the third method, and it is the easiest one we can do, and that's what we did on stream as well. So overall, there we go. That's all 3 methods done. Thank you very much for watching, and feel free to drop a like on this video if it helped you out, and subscribe if you are brand new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams. And consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel by clicking the join button below, or clicking the link in the description for the full playlist. No, not the full playlist of videos. What am I talking about? Click the link in the description for all the details of the different tier memberships and all that kind of stuff. Shout out to Finn Parkinson, The Shafe, and Arjal for becoming Psycho Assassin tier members. I really do appreciate it. Also, 2,000 likes on this video, and I'll continue with the 3 method thing for elusive targets in the future. But other than that, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Cheers.